Vidya Bros.
Alright, welcome back.
It's dubbed the Sky Temple by our forces and the Foo Fighters. This place held the planetary energy of Dark Aether as well. It was heavily guarded and entry was barred by a great gate requiring 10 keys to unlock. These keys were hidden throughout Dark Aether by the inn. A mission was planned, one that would find the hidden keys and recover our missing energy from the Sky Temple. Okay, so I think according to that, it's actually 10 keys. I forget. It's been a while since I played this game. All I remember is that it's a lot of keys you gotta find, and they're in different areas of the game that you've explored already. You can continue talking about the amiibos thing.
Yeah, but...
if you want, we can end this in a couple of minutes and just do whatever, because the session's almost, if not already, like a little over 2 hours then.
But where was I going with this whole thing anyway?
About how at least amiibos are physical DLC?
Oh, yeah. Yes, but back to my original point of this whole conversation with online capability and the Switch and in general. You have a system that can still...
People, you can read this stuff if you want. I'm just gonna let Jeff talk. Just pause the videos.
You have a system that's basically comparable to an Xbox One or PS4 in terms of graphical capabilities and technology and whatnot. And yes, you can say one system is better than the other because of the technology that's in it. But in the end, I think Nintendo has innovated a little bit because it's because of the fact that it's a portable system that's also a console, the hybrid console, and whatever however you want to take it.
Like done that before, so it's very unique.
But whatever you want to take it though, you have state-of-the-art technology in your system, and you can literally make a PC out of those same specs probably, and get a game running like that if you optimize it well enough. And if it was optimized directly for that system that you made it with. But you, as a company, Nintendo, are in 2017. Online is the biggest thing ever right now. Everything runs off the internet, and you still...
Personal Battlegrounds, GTA 5 is still a thing, and yeah, the new Call of Duty, you got the new Call of Duty.
Like, you know how like, put it this way, you know how...
I was like Cameron, I said Call of Duty.
But you know how, like, the internet is so,
Seems like cute.
That looks like a fucking, like,
It's a tiny little droid.
Those fucking little robot droid thing, like, you ever... I forget what it's called, but I forget what it's exactly called, but it was in,
These are called Serenity class drones.
Drones. They had drones in fucking, like, those... They had, like, walking drone... Like, little walking box drones inside Star Wars.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That's what those look like, but... like, the internet is so interconnected into our lives, and I mean, like, literally, if the internet cut out somewhere or another, like, we would all be fucked over. You would not be able to get your shit on in the bank. You would not be able to, like, go... And, you know, the government would have a problem because everything runs off the internet, basically, now. And... Like,
the digital age.
The digital age. And yes, I'm not talking about going to physical form, but the internet is so interconnected, and it's so much a part of our life now that you as a company, I don't understand Nintendo, that you're in 2017 now, and you can, no matter what you do, you can make the simplest fucking thing in the world. And I'm not even joking, like, I played Animal Crossing Pocket Camp on my phone.
Is that the phone game that just came out?
Yeah, and...
Because I didn't know the name
Side note really quick, though.
Because I'm not a...
Yeah.
Animal Crossing...
But side note really quick, though, Nintendo does not know what to do with their fucking mobile apps anymore, because they did a chart really quick. Fire Emblem Heroes is making the most money, has made the most money. And then down the hill... I
always see advertisements for that on videos when I'm listening to something or watching a video or listening to
work. As of right now, and I know Animal Crossing is been recently released, but it performing the worst out of all. Super Mario 1 made more money than Animal Crossing did. And
that's pretty weird because Super Mario Run doesn't even have any microtransactions. The only thing is you buy the full game for $10 and then you never buy anything again for it. Like
that's what I'm saying, and
that's actually a pretty fair deal because you're getting a full game.
Yeah, but that game was cheap to begin with because of the fact that it took me literally 2 hours to beat that game. But not what I'm trying to say though. But like, you can make a game like Animal Crossing Pocket, right?
Yeah.
And I will admit that it's not the best, best version of the game of Animal Crossing, because I'm pretty sure that if you take the features from this and they take the features from other Animal Crossing games and put them together in a bigger grand scheme game into the Switch, and not that bullshit that we got when we got Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival, because that was just a fucking cash grab, and I bought that literally for $10 with a free Amiibo.
Oh my god, I'm dying.
With 2 free Amiibo. So, not the point. But, if you can make a game like Animal Crossing Pocket, right?
Yeah.
And every game that they've ever made requires you to be online somewhere or another because that's just the way they run. But, you still could not make a brand new game, like literally, and get the online right. Everyone has had issues, and yes, you fix your online issues on the game, but you still fuck it up. How do you do this? Like, I can understand if, say, Activision came out and said,
oh my god.
If Activision came out and made a Call of Duty game, right?
Yeah.
And said, oh, we made Call of Duty 15, whatever the fuck it is at this point right now.
I lost track because I don't care.
I know, but say in the future, like, if they make a Call of Duty game, right?
Yeah.
And, you know, their beta works out fine, all this shit happens, and everything works out, and then, like, you know, 5 days after the game's released or whatever, they have problems with the internet and they fix it, like, their online servers, and they fix it in, like, in an hour, say.
Oh my god.
That's okay, but if you literally release a game, like, day of, and you're already having problems with the game itself, like, online issues, and the fact that, like, every game you've ever made was not up to par on, what do you call it?
Jesus, where did you come from?
Like, if you're a company that doesn't do online correctly, no matter what game you do...
Battlefront 2.
No, I'm not talking about microtransactions. There's a difference. I'm saying you cannot get online correctly, like, literally, all I want from an online game, a multiplayer game, is I want stable connection.
Wow, just bless.
I want stable connection, and I want features. And yes, Nintendo doesn't go all out on the features. Smash Brothers for the Wii U does it good enough where no one's gonna complain about the features because you don't need that many features to begin with. And when I did talk about Splatoon, it does have its major flaws on the internet, but if you cannot literally keep your servers at 100%, okay, not 100, but 98% of maximum capacity of allowing people to go on there and say, well, okay, this isn't bad at all. I can play a game. Like, I don't want to go into a game where I'm putting, like, I want to play online for like a couple minutes, whatever, right?
Yeah.
And then come out and say, well, I'm sitting here for fucking 2 hours waiting for the game to fucking go or do anything because their online servers suck. And then I don't want to play the game because, you know, you only give me two maps to play a fucking 5 hours, or, you know, you're missing this feature, you're missing that feature, like... And that could be said about any game, technically, but Nintendo is, like, underground with their online, and everyone's above the ground.
Yeah, I remember me and Anthony were talking about once saying how their online, it's never really been that good. Like, that it's just been kind of, underground thing. Never really did anything with online with that many games.
No, and I mean, like, what they do is okay,
at least not until, like, the Wii.
Like, what they do is okay, but, like, you know, even... You know what really gets me annoyed?
What?
About this whole thing, now that I just think about it? Nintendo actually did online services for the NES, no, the Super Nintendo, because they did the Super Nintendo satellite,
Yeah.
Satellite thing, whatever.
Yeah.
That was still connected to the internet some way or form. Even though the internet back then was like really bad compared to what we have now. But they did it, and they did it in a great way. And better than any other company, because at least they said, we're going to live stream you a game, we're going to put live voice actors in it, we're going to give you the Ancient Stone Tablets, whatever it was actually called.
BS, The Legend of Zelda Ancient Stone Tablets.
Yeah. I mean, like, that was a cool thing, and yes, it didn't take off because not many people had that kind of internet back then, and yeah. I understand that, but now that, like, almost every single household has online, especially where, like, it's accessible anywhere you go now. You can just go outside and be like, oh, I'm going to Optimum Wi-Fi, I'm going to a Wi-Fi hotspot, I'm going to Starbucks, I want to play this game really quick. Like, you can, like, you still don't get the concept of online. And don't even get me started about their fucking paid online service when it comes out.
Yeah, even though they, like, delayed it.
I understand they delayed it, like,
we still don't really know anything about it, despite, oh my god, I forgot about this thing. These things are really annoying. Res bits is what they're called. Variable beam cannon and digital virus delivery system makes target very dangerous. Barrier, shield, and phasing power help protect it from coming damage. The res bit, though small, is a tough opponent. Its weapon system is potent, capable of firing bursts or beams at targets. A barrier shield blocks incoming attacks. It can also shift into an energy state to evade enemies. While in this state, it can transmit a powerful virus into mechanoids and armor systems. The virus can cripple your systems for a time, leaving you vulnerable. And look at this thing.
I just thought that was like some kind of like fucking like it's infinite from fucking Sonic Forces. It's just so fucking weird red block things.
It's infinite before infinite.
But then wouldn't it just be like the largest number possible that's not infinity? I don't know where I'm going with this, but
I don't either. That was a failed bit from both of us, to be honest.
But what I don't the online service though that Nintendo is actually coming. I mean, Nintendo like had their online service that they're planning to release their paid version, and the only thing they got right is the price point. And you know what? You know something though too?
What? Oh, I killed it.
Think about this for a second, Not like, don't get me wrong. You can argue with me. I mean, you can argue with me and say that like, oh, that what we have now for the PS4 and Xbox One is completely fine.
Yeah.
But I do agree with you. It is great for what it is. But you can also agree with me too that you wouldn't want to. That not many people like to actually spend like $50 or $60 for each system they have. And Nintendo's is apparently like only $17 to $20.
Oh my god, I hate these things.
What the fuck are those Guardians before Guardians became a thing?
Yeah, actually. Quad MB, Rogue Combat Drone. Main body specializes in close combat. Lower venting system can be damaged by concussive attacks. Boost attack can disrupt its vortex spin. And this is just its body. You can scan its head separately. A quad is formed of two components, the quadruped main body and the flying command module, meaning its head. These units can function independently or linked together as the need arises. The main body uses melee attacks in battle. Though durable, it needs to vent excess heat from its body. When this happens, it exposes a venting system vulnerable to concussive attacks.
Whoa, I just thought of something. Because I know you like this kind of stuff where you like to scan everything.
Yeah.
What if Breath of the Wild had that feature with the tablet? And just like scan Guardians or scan Bokoblins or Choo-Choos?
Command module relies on range attacks. Beam shield can be breached by opposite polarity systems. A quad is formed of two components, a quadruped main body and a flying command module. These units can function independently. Okay, so it's the same thing. Can generate a powerful beam shield to protect itself. Opposite polarity beams can penetrate this shield. However, that kind of looks like a Power Ranger helmet, but whatever.
Wait, is that a floating helmet?
That's just the head. Cause you
know what the head is, but it's not as scary though. It's fucking Predator's head. From Alien vs Predator.
Yeah, I know, sorry, I was just trying to focus on killing this thing, because these things are really annoying.
I understand, but now, back to the whole Nintendo Online thing really quick. Now, you know how we pay $60 and $50 or whatever it is for PS4, PSN, and Xbox Live?
Yeah.
What if Nintendo knows that their online service is really bad, and they're only charging for what it's actually worth? Because think about it now, what if we're getting crap quality, we're only paying a little bit for it, and then the premium quality is what we're paying $60 for PSN and Xbox Live?
That would be a crazy conspiracy theory.
But maybe they just know it. Like, the same shit, like just an analogy, like Teen Titans Go. They know their show is bad and they keep bringing it up in their episodes. So what if it's Nintendo saying, we know our service is bad, we're only charging $20 for it. We need to make money some way, but here...
I remember, you know what I remember Jim saying, like, as a reply? I remember telling you in, like, the finale session of, like, Sonic Mania, but, like, some other thing I didn't include what he said that I thought was really funny, that I remembered is, like...
Hold on a second, I gotta take this phone call, my sister.
Damn it.
Hello? Hi. I'm at a friend's house, and I'm not gonna be able to pick you up. Yeah, I'm gonna be home probably around like 11 o'clock, if anything. Yeah. Alright, bye. You could just...
But anyway, what Jim was saying was about that conspiracy theory about like, oh, do you think that they purposely constantly air Teen Titans Go that way they can get people to tune into their app and watch their other shows on the app to boost the revenue? And it's like, he's like, what? No, like shut the fuck up. And he's just like Teen Titans Go sucks, but move on with your life. And he was saying the conspiracy theory about JFK being killed by a magic bullet, that makes sense.
A magic bullet?
Yeah. About him being killed by this magical bullet. He's like, that makes sense. But this is fucking bullshit. He's like, Teen Titans Go sucks, but just move on with your life already. Well,
don't you mean,
with that, I think we should end this, because otherwise we're going to be playing 5 hours of this game.
You mean have episodes for a while?
Just to get through this temple, because the game, lags.
Wait, did you say JFK, or did you mean, Mayor McCheese?
What?
From Family Guy, remember then Mayor McCheese, and they had, like, they shot him, and then fucking the lady next to her was just eating him afterwards?
No. But, I do think we should end this, because if we try to get through this whole dungeon, it'll be a 10-hour session, because not only is this dungeon a lot of backtracking, more than the other two, but, the enemies here are not a force to be reckoned with. We don't have a lot of energy tanks, and also, it lags like crazy, so we are going to save this for another session.
Alright, so, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next, episode of Metroid Prime 2.
And we're glad to be continuing this game.